there, Pokygoers. This is Dustin from Hipsterish Gaming.
And I'm Josh from Pokygo.
And this is the first Pokygo Podcast.
The very first Pokygo Podcast. Well, that's pretty exciting, Pokygoers. I can't wait to get really into this.
Yeah, we have lots to talk about today. So, Josh, what's our first topic here?
Well, I just wanted to start off by saying a few things about us and the fact that we're just starting up, so...
Oh, yeah.
We're,
Lots to learn.
Oh, yeah. So if you have any suggestions on things or what you want to see, just let us know and we'll start doing it.
Yeah, we really want to listen to the community. We really want, we want to get you guys involved. So you guys just suggest some stuff and we'll definitely see if we can get it to work in a video or something.
Yep. The website is Pokygo.com. We have our YouTube channel. That's also Pokygo. And we have our Twitter feed, Pokygo Podcast.
Yeah, you guys can really interact with us there because there's lots of stuff that people are actually telling us that I didn't know. Like, lots of people tweet us about facts and stuff, and it's really cool to see them get involved because I'm learning lots from you guys.
Yeah, it's really fun. I love the Twitter. That's my favorite. Now, anytime people talk to us on there, we'll respond to you. We're friendly. We love to interact with you guys.
Speaking of Twitter, we have a few shoutouts to give out, don't we, Josh?
Yes, we do. Shoutouts go to Tangled Tsunami and Bulbakip21. You can follow them on Twitter. They're really nice and friendly Poke fans. And those Pokegoers, well, I'm sure they'll be more than happy to if you check out their YouTube channels as well.
Oh yeah. They're really. I remember the first day we started the Twitter, we got fan art from Bulbakip, and I was like, wow, that's really awesome.
Yeah, that's really nice of him.
Yeah, it's really cool guys. They're really nice guys. Check them out.
Okay, in news, we have the Battle of the Legends online competition.
Yep, that's an online competition that started Friday, and I believe it's only done Sunday. It's not as big as a competition as their last one was the VGC competition.
Yeah, it does end Sunday, July 27th.
Yeah.
Man, that's kind of cool, actually, the fact that you have to have a team of legendary Pokemon.
It's only 2 legendary Pokemon, and then the other 4 have to be just regular Pokemon.
Oh, really? You can only have 2 legendaries.
Yeah. So we're seeing lots of Palkias and lots of Lugias out there.
That's nice.
Yeah.
What would you go with, Duck?
I would go with Mega Mewtwo. The Y one, not the X.
Nice.
Just because he gets a huge stat buff. He has a huge diverse move pool.
Good choices.
What about you,
well, I'm all about recently my Genesect.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he's up there for me for being my favorite. I love him. I love the drives that you can get for him to change the type of his one move. Oh.
Have I told you the theory of Genesect?
Oh yeah, about yeah, you should tell our audience about that actually.
Yeah, there's actually like a fan theory about Genesect and his origins. In Black and White, Team Plasma has a science lab just like right out of the starting town. I played the game, I just don't really know what the names are called. But in the starting town of Black and White 1, not Black and White 2, there's like a river out to the left in the first route, and if you go out there after you have surf, you can see Team Plasma's like facility, their science lab. And if you read Genesect's Pokedex entries, they state how he lived like 20 million years ago, but Team Plasma like screwed around with his DNA and made him have like plastic or steel shelling and everything. So they speculate that they took a Kabutops and they like messed around with the Kabutops to get Genesect, because they actually look very similar if you look at them side by side.
They do look very similar.
Yeah,
I think
both
they
entries,
are.
Yeah, both the Pokedex entries state that they lived around the same time too. So it's really like, it's kind of cool to see the fans
They're the only two that are the same. Like, I think it's like 600 million years, and everything else, the closest thing to it is like 300 million years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, legendary Pokemon are pretty cool. Not as fun to battle with, but just like sheer like art, I gotta say. Like, they're all interesting.
They take a lot of cool inspirations from, real world stuff. Like Jirachi is like based off a wishing star in Japan.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. There's lots of cool stuff.
What were the first legendaries in Generation 1? We had the
three legendary birds, and then Mewtwo, Mew. And
okay, so was Mew a catchable Pokemon in the first generation, though?
Not without glitching. In Japan, they did like events.
Yeah, they
live
had like
events.
Before there was Wi-Fi, we had to actually go into like stores.
Yeah, to get your cartridge up to date.
Yeah. Okay, so we have Zapdos, Articuno, and Moltres as the first ones. We had Mewtwo and then Mew. Okay, and then second generation, who was the legendaries that came there?
Three Dogs was Entei, Suicune, Raikou. We saw Celebi in that generation. And
Ho-Oh?
Yep, Ho-Oh, Lugia. Yep.
So Celebi in that one was that the
same deal.
Event?
Same deal as Mew, yeah.
Interesting.
I think there is a way you can get it through Pokemon Stadium, but I'm not too sure about that. I'd have to look up on that. Don't take that as fact.
Now, Gen 3, the upcoming Hoenn, which I'm very excited for. What legendaries did we have there?
Well, we have the obvious Groudon and Kyogre.
Yes.
We saw
names.
Jirachi in that generation, as well as Deoxys. Those were both special Pokemon.
The event ones?
Yeah, I think you can get them through e-reader cards and like DVDs, like codes and DVDs. We also saw Groudon, Kyogre, of course, as well as Rayquaza.
Now, did that was the Giggies, right? The Gigas?
Oh yeah, the Reggies. Sorry, I completely forgot about the three Reggies. Yeah, it was Regice, Registeel, and Regi Rock. Yes, that's it.
And were Latios and Latios?
Yes, those two as well. Man, I totally just blanked on that generation. That's probably one of my favorite generations, but yeah, Latios and Latios, which I don't think it's confirmed by Pokemon yet, but there are Mega Evolutions for Latios and Latias.
Because I think they put that they were shown in the code in X and Y. I think they were
really I actually remember, Josh. I actually battled one, and I have it saved on my version.
Really? That's so cool.
Yeah, and he also had the AZ Flabébé.
Oh wow! Yeah.
Yeah, really cool stuff there.
Well, that's hacking at its finest.
Oh yeah.
Which we do not condone, but we don't
mind.
Yeah. Go
really
do what you gotta do. Live and let live, as I say.
Oh yeah.
Okay, wait a second. So Generation 3, that was the stuff we mentioned with our legendaries. What are we missing? I don't know. I think that is everyone. So Generation 4, I don't remember any of the legendaries of Generation 4.
Generation 4, there was a lot. I'm going to start with the special Pokemon, as I have been this whole time. Special Pokemon were Phione and Manaphy. And you could get those only if you beat Pokemon Ranger by 100%.
Whoa.
Yeah. Generation 4 was Palkia, Dialga.
Oh, I know that the Reggies had a new thing added to them. The legendary golems were now they opened a door to this new thing. What was that? Regigigas?
Could be Regigigas. Could be a cool way to add it into the game. I don't know. I haven't seen that. Where'd you see it?
I'm pretty sure you take all the three Reggies into your party and you take them into the what is it?
Cave of Origin?
It's the oh man, I can never remember.
Are you talking about Omega and Alpha, or are you talking about Black
Oh, maybe it is in black and white.
Because I know you can get Regigigas in black to white too.
Yeah, I think maybe you're right. I'm thinking of Gen 5.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, because like what about Shaman? What was he in?
He was Gen 3 too. Event only.
Gen 3?
No, Gen 4, sorry.
Gen 4.
Yeah. As well
Arceus?
Yep, Arceus. Darkrai. I know Cresselia was in that one. Giratina. That game was riddled.
No,
with
Regigigas, he was found in the
Heatran.
Snow Point Temple and Twist Mountain.
Snow Point Temple.
In Black and White 2, he was found at Twist Mountain.
Oh, really?
And then Snow Point Temple in Gen 4. Yeah, I was right. Okay, good.
Yeah, Gen 4 also had Heatran.
Heatran just by himself?
Yeah. I'm trying to remember what their, like, version of the 3 legendary... Oh, yeah, it was Uxie, Mesprit, and, Azelf.
Oh, yeah. What's that, Cresselia and
Cresselia and
Darkrai?
Yeah, I already mentioned those.
Like, what was their connection? Darkrai!
Yeah, fuck. Cresselia lives on Crescent Island, and then Darkrai lives on Half Moon Island. I could actually never... There's actually, I have a DS action replay.
Yeah.
So if you go on Cresselia Island, or whatever it's called, and you walk through, like, if you walk right once you get off the boat using, like, a walk-through wall glitch,
Yeah.
you can actually end up on the island where you catch Darkrai.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's how I got so many of mine.
So you can actually catch the god of all Pokemon in Gen 4? You can just catch an Arceus?
Yep.
Or Arceus, as it's supposed to be pronounced now.
Is
Because
it?
apparently... Yeah, officially, because Arce is not a good word, apparently. They don't want to say Arceus. But I prefer Arceus, and I will always say Arceus.
Yeah, Arceus. That's weird.
Arceus, I don't know, but also Arc in that would make sense.
Yeah.
But, you know,
What if it's just like the Western audience mispronouncing it?
could be. But I heard that it was confirmed to be Arceus now. Because it was originally supposed to be Arceus.
Yeah, because that's
Okay.
how... Wouldn't they pronounce that like that in the animes?
Yeah, and then they changed it, so they've said it both ways in the anime.
That's weird.
Yeah. Okay, Gen 5. Now, I know there was Victini.
Victini, Keldeo or Cledio, something like that. He was one.
Keldeo, yeah, that's Gen 5.
Zekrom, Reshiram, Kyurem,
You got the Three Musketeers,
Terrakion,
Cobalion,
Cobalion, and Virizion.
Virizion?
Yeah,
Virizion, yeah.
Oh,
okay.
there's lots.
Tornadus,
Thundurus, and
Landorus,
that's it. Yep.
and then of course Zekrom and Reshiram.
Yep, and then the Kyurem Splice, whatever.
Oh, what was and then Genesect was the
Genesect was another
event. I wish I didn't miss that. Oh my god. Genesect is one of my favorite. He's so cool. And it's I can't think of the name of it, but it uses like the drives that you can get, and X and Y they have them in I can't think of the name, but it's like the town where you have like all the fossils and stuff. You go into the fossil lab, and if you have a Genesect, you can switch his drives ability.
Really?
Technoblast, that's what it was. Technoblast. You can
his special move that like always adapts to
all the drives are there.
the
It's
drive that you're
perfect.
holding, yeah.
Oh, it's also the same place that you can switch Deoxys's ability if you have him as well. If you click on the meteors on the wall in there.
Yeah, there's a similar thing like that with not X and Y, sorry, Fire Red, Leaf Green.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Did you ever play Fire Red, Leaf Green?
Sadly, it's another one I missed out on. I would have loved to go through the first gen again in beautiful.
I
Redone.
honestly don't think it was
Goodness.
too great.
No? It was disappointing?
No.
See, I played the originals I when they first
just
came out. Like
add stuff. Yeah, me too, right?
I wouldn't want it to ruin my childhood.
And I played Pokemon Yellow, so to see Pokemon Yellow not return was pretty sad.
So I didn't get to follow you around.
Mm-mm.
Oh, wait, we forgot Meloetta.
Yeah.
She was Gen 5 too, right?
Yeah,
I think Gen 6 is the least amount of legendaries since the first generation. Well, like, they threw in the legendary birds, but I think it's kind of good. It's like less stress for the aftermath. It's like, oh god, now I gotta get this one and that guy and this Pokemon over here, and that's a roamer, so that's gonna suck. This one use up my Master Ball.
Yeah.
I half the time I never use my Master Ball.
Yeah, me neither. I usually just catch it with a Great Ball or something.
Yeah, I'm an Ultra Baller myself. Diancie's got to be coming soon, right?
Oh yeah.
To X and Y.
No clue when it's gonna be delivered. Actually,
It's gonna be an event, and I know it ties into the Diancie and the Cocoon of Destruction anime movie.
I have no clue. I do not follow the anime very prevalently anymore.
And actually, in the new Ruby and Sapphire games, Diancie will be able to Mega Evolve.
Yeah, you can only get the Mega Stone in Ruby and Sapphire, and then you only get Diancie through X and Y.
Do you think you'll be able to transfer that over to X and Y, like back and forth, like that kind of stuff?
Oh yeah, you can just trade it, or even Pokebank it.
But do you think that they'll take the item out when you go to use Pokebank? Aha, yes they do.
Yeah, they do.
You can't let you trade. Oh, that's interesting.
You can have multiple Diancies, I guess, if you wanted.
That's interesting. I think they should change the Pokebank rule of not being able to carry items. I understand why they do it, but like maybe some items should be allowed. And then if there's a problem with a certain item, then yeah, don't let it go through.
You can even just trade it to yourself, or even just have me trade it back to you.
That's true. Okay, so Gen 6, the shortest gen for
we had Zygarde.
Legendaries. Zygarde. He was the Dragon Ground guy.
Yep.
He was interesting. I kind of thought he was pretty cool.
Yeah, his design is definitely awesome.
Yeah, he definitely felt like the most strangest legendary I've seen in a while.
Yeah, they really let their creativeness just like.
Oh God, Xerneas. Xerneas is one of the most beautiful legendaries. I love that creature.
Xerneas is actually really good and competitive too.
Yeah, a fairy legendary that can kick some butt.
Oh yeah, especially if you give it Geomancy.
Yeah.
If you give it Geomancy, it'll and Power Herb. Geomancy raises your special attack, your special defense, your accuracy, and all that stuff. I think it raises your defense as well. And if you have the Power Herb, it takes 1 turn, whereas if you don't have the Power Herb, it'll take 2.
Yveltal's pretty good too, actually.
I can't see much use for him. Whenever I play him in Showdown or something,
go on.
He doesn't really put in as much work as I'd like him to.
Yeah, I can see that. I like Oblivion Wing.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a cool move, but it's I don't know, some Pokemon can wall flying types, so.
Yeah, that's true. You can Stone Edge his butt to the ground pretty quick. Man. Alright, well, what would you say is your favorite
legendary?
Yeah, we have to do an overall favorite legendary. Not necessarily competitively, but just a personal pick.
Oh yeah.
When did Rayquaza come in, by the way? Because I forgot what generation he was. I don't think we mentioned him. Gen 3?
Yep.
Same with... No, wait. Giratina. What was it?
No,
Giratina?
Giratina, Latios, Latias, Kyogre, and Gudon.
So what was Giratina?
Giratina was Gen 4.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so yeah.
4, right? You played through Gen 4.
Yeah, Gen 4 is when I came back into Pokemon, actually, because Gen 3 was the one I just dropped out for. And, yeah, Pokemon managed to suck me back in. Here I am. I'm not going anywhere.
I gotta say, I love not Ruby and Sapphire. I do love Ruby and Sapphire, but my favorite, by far favorite Pokemon game would have to be Gold and Silver. Preferably the Silver, because that's the copy I had.
That was my favorite growing up. It like changed my life. I played both of them so much. I got red, blue, yellow, gold, silver. I got crystal. Like I was just like, I played through them all and I got them all and every single one. I was obsessed.
Yeah, I had two brothers, right? So it's like, you know, one would get one would get the other, and the last one would get the special one.
Genius.
So we all had our own copies, but we also had every copy.
So what's your final answer for the favorite legendary?
Mine would have to be Legia.
Ooh. Wow.
He's just my personal favorite. He's just, because like I said, I had the silver copy when it came out, and like I just always had him on my team. Always. He had to be there.
That's pretty cool, like a legendary that you actually include in your team, because for a lot of the times, unless you're playing the actual main game, legendaries don't get too much play.
No, not at all.
They're kind of like a trophy of sorts.
Yeah, really. Like, you can't really use them online because that's banned, but they don't get much love outside of main story.
I would have to say my favorite would be, I think, Mew.
Mew? Why is that?
Well, I love that he can use every and any move. I think that is so cool.
You know,
and
you know who? Sorry, go ahead.
And another thing about Mew is just his simplicity. The world could be destroying itself in the background, and he's just kind of doing whatever Mew wants to do. He's like exactly a kitten, a space kitten that doesn't care about anything.
Oh yeah, he's based off an embryo, actually.
Yeah, that would make sense. Just innocence, pure innocence before it even has time to live.
Yeah. So, yeah, Mew's pretty cool. You know who else can? Sorry, you know who else can learn every move?
Who?
Smeargle.
Smeargle can learn every move.
Every single one.
What's the catch?
He has his own move called Trace, and the Pokemon has to use it, and then he has to trace the move. So, for example, if you want him to learn Stealth Rocks, you go into a double battle and you send out Smeargle and someone who knows Stealth Rock. Then you use Stealth Rock on your one Pokemon, and you just have Smeargle trace it.
So it's like a in-game effect.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat.
Pretty cool.
I can see why Smeargle doesn't get too much play, though, because of having to use the move just to get the move. It's like you're already a move down, and Smeargle doesn't have the best stats.
No, he's usually, like, if I had to run a Smeargle, I'd just give him, like, Focus Sash, and then Sticky Web and Stealth Rock, just to make sure to try and get those both up.
See, that's how I feel about Ditto, because I'd love to play Ditto, too, but you have to survive that transform just to have a chance at hitting you.
Oh yeah.
Your Pokemon is going up against itself. So even if you were to pull off the transform, you still have to try and get a move off that's going to hurt the Pokemon that you're hitting. I don't know.
Ditto
I love
actually has
Ditto's idea, but
a hidden ability of transform, where he just gets sent in and he automatically transforms.
Oh, I love that. Is that in
X and Y? Yep.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'm going to find a Ditto with the hidden ability transform, because I have a Ditto friend Safari.
Yeah, go for it, because
That's pretty neat.
yeah, Ditto's really awesome. People give him Choice Scarf to make sure he outspeeds.
Okay, I have to ask you about this.
What's up?
Okay, in Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire,
Yep.
I've seen these pictures of Pikachu dressed up as like a rock star.
Yeah.
What is that? What is that? Why does this exist?
It is
His Mega Evolution?
yeah, it's Mega.
Pikachu.
He turns into a badass.
I'd be okay with that.
No, it's for the Pokemon competitions, actually.
Like
Not like the battle
dress-up
competitions, like the dress-up competitions. And
what do you win for those? What's the point?
just like berries and stuff. Sometimes you win new items to compete with.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I used to, because Gen 3 was when they were introduced, right?
Okay.
So they just really want to try and reinvent it.
Gotcha. Oh, speaking of Gen 3, the super secret bases.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I like that they're bringing back secret bases, making them super. I don't know. Did they have the gym leader thing before? Or to make yourself your own gym leader? Was that a...
No, that was introduced in this generation.
That's new.
Yeah, that's definitely new.
Well, that's cool. I love the idea of that. You want to explain that?
Yeah, for those who haven't heard, you can pretty much just make yourself the gym leader of your own secret base. So you can set up obstacles, you can set up NPCs. So I'm not like 100% sure how it's going to work, because obviously the game's not out yet and they didn't really talk too much about it. But I'm really excited to see how it will work.
The biggest thing to me that gets me excited is that means you have not only created a better post game, but like the metagame now contains more room to get experience points without forcing you to play the Elite Four over and over again.
Yeah.
This is assuming you get experience points from going through someone else's gym, but I can only assume, right?
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Especially if you're playing these.
Yeah, that'd be pretty awesome if you could. I don't know, I'd have to look into that. Well, we can only find out more. All we can do now is speculate, because the games aren't out yet.
They do come out November 21st for our U.S. listeners.
Oh, yeah.
And Canada.
Yeah, that's true. For those who live elsewhere, you may get it later, you may get it earlier. That's be pretty cool. Ooh, did you hear about the Pokemon Center opening in New York, I believe?
Oh, yeah, they have the website up.
Yep, yeah.
August, it's going live?
I believe so, I'm not too sure. I just heard that it's coming back, and I'm really excited. For those who don't know, there's a place in Japan called the Pokemon Center, and what that is, it's just 100, like, all Pokemon exclusive stuff. Lots of stuff that us and the Western audience doesn't really see too often. So it's really cool to see that kind of stuff make it here into the West.
What version of Pokemon are you playing right now?
I'm actually not playing Pokemon, actually. I'm playing Smash Bros.
You're playing Smash Brothers?
Oh, yeah.
What character are you playing?
I'm playing as Marth. I'm trying to main as Marth now.
Marth?
Yeah.
What made you choose Marth?
He's top tier.
Gotcha.
So, I've been looking a lot into the tier lists, and, you only have so many options. I don't want to play as Fox or Falco, because they're the exact same character, but, no, Marth looked up there. He's pretty cool. I like Zelda. I mean, not Zelda. Whoops. Wow.
Link?
Yeah, my bad. Whoa, I'm gonna get real.
Yeah, Link's my favorite too.
Yeah.
Hey, to be fair, at least Zelda is a playable character in Smash Brothers.
Yeah, she is, but I kinda like
just
Zelda.
not the one you meant. You were thinking.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
that's funny. Hey, what version are you playing for our listeners, so they can make fun of you or judge you on it?
I'm playing Melee.
Oh, you're not gonna get any judgment. That is the be all end all. I don't even think a lot of people, like, even though Brawl was pretty good, fully appreciate it in comparison.
Yeah, Brawl's
Melee
still played at a competitive level. There's actually a hack to
game.
make Brawl play more like Melee called Project M.
Do you like Link or Toon Link better?
I don't play Brawl. I play Melee only. Like, I don't even have Brawl.
Oh, really? You don't even have Brawl?
No, like, I've played it, right? But I don't play it enough to have an opinion on Toon Link or...
So you never played as, like, the Pokemon... Did you play as the Pokemon trainer at all? Like,
I only played story mode.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah.
You missed out, man. That was, like, some really pretty cool stuff. I think the Pokemon Trainer Edition was my favorite thing in Brawl.
Yeah?
Yeah, you could play, like, because you're the Pokemon trainer, but you're just throwing out one of 3 Pokemon, and you can switch between Charizard,
Ivysaur,
and Squirtle, and it was just so, like, clever, which is really neat. Hey, if our Pokygo fans are out there and listening and haven't checked out our YouTube channel yet, we just posted our Poke of the Week, which was Lapras.
Ooh, yeah, I did the voice and the script for that, I believe.
Yeah, I did the video editing, and I'm going to post a link in the show notes that you can check that out there. Leave us a like and make sure you subscribe to our channel because we're going to do new Pokemon every week. Next week, we're doing Skarmory.
Oh, yeah, there wasn't too much info on Skarmory, but I think you guys will definitely enjoy the tidbits that, I could find. Not much to do with Skarmory. I mean, I just really like Skarmory. He's an awesome Pokemon.
He is pretty cool. I my favorite is their battle cries. Every single time I'm doing one of these Poke of the Week videos, I'm just enamored by how much nostalgia pours into me when I hear one of their battle cries go off.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I kind of have mixed feelings about how in X and Y they changed the cries.
Did they?
Yeah.
Like for all of them?
It. Yeah, if you just listen to a few, because Charizards and Rhyhorns used to be 100%, comparable.
Different.
Like, they were completely alike. They were not different in one bit. But now they kind of do have a difference. They kind of have, like, that new-gen feeling to them.
Gotcha. Man, that's crazy.
I noticed it a lot with Jolteon.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's kind of disappointing. Oh, you should also be sure to follow us on Twitter at Pokygo Podcast.
I believe we already mentioned that, but...
Did we?
Yeah.
Well, I like to plug our stuff multiple times so that people
just
can
to
remember.
Be sure. Who knows? Maybe they went out to get a drink that first time, and now they just came back to enjoy the rest of the podcast.
Yeah, our audience might be thirsty. You never know. I'm thirsty. I'm actually going to get something to drink myself.
Ooh. Mm.
Well, this has been our first podcast. This has been pretty good.
Yeah, I really enjoy getting my voice out there into the community.
Everyone's been so friendly and nice. It's really great to be welcomed and accepted.
Yeah, I really do like the Like I've always said, Pokemon's the best community. I used to play competitive in like Call of Duty and whatnot, but like that community is just, very
different,
one-minded. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
If you're with one clan, they won't like you if you're in another. Whereas me, if you're in like, I don't know, if you support someone else that I don't support for, we'll still get along perfectly fine.
Yeah. Well, not bad for our first one. I'd say we'll wrap this up. And once again, you know all our information. I'm Josh.
And I've been Dustin from Hipsterish Gaming. And
you can always check out the website at www.pokygo.com. And Justin has his Hipsterish Gaming channel.
Oh yeah, that's still working on the video. Should be done very shortly. I actually just need live intros and that's it. So it should be out very, very shortly.
That's exciting.
For anyone who's looking forward to that.
I'll be sure to post a link to that as well.
Oh yeah.
And as always,
Praise
Pokegoers.
Lord
plays Lord Helix.
Praise Lord. I was trying to say that like a Chinese man. Like, praise Lord Helix. No, praise Lord. Josh, do you want?
And as always, praise Lord Helix.
There we go. Keep it easy, Pokegoers. Keep it easy.
It's been fun, but we gotta Pokygo. Until next time.
Wow, nice.
This has been the Pokygo Podcast.
See ya.
Peace out, Pokegoers.